to the adventure of a lifetime in the desert dunes. Nna Le Wena, Khawa.
Ozobo, 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 Ozobo. Nna Le Wena.
How was it?
Exciting, Judah. First woman to make it up the dunes. Oh, it's amazing.
Literally,
No!
the first lady to climb
Did you see?
that part of the dunes. Highest
I couldn't
part.
believe it.
Joke.
Yo,
You made it.
It's off the charts. This is the best that I've ever had.
For $1. So literally, that's literally how it is. The portions are huge, but nothing compares to the food back home, honestly.
How about, have you been to England?
No, I haven't been to England. I would love to go to England, but I hear the weather is very gloomy that side. And I am a woman of the sand. This is my home. And it's hot.
I lived in England for like 3 years, right?
No, stop.
Like, I kid you not.
How was that?
That's where I did my optometry.
Oh, wow.
I did not love it much.
No.
Did not love it much. I think I still prefer Botswana. I still
Botswana,
prefer
ne?
Africa, yeah.
I won't lie. The one thing about Kawa is the sand in your face.
Yo,
The sand in
Yo.
places that the Lord knows and understands.
I think
It
I've
is
swallowed
crazy.
probably a kg of sand so
I've
far.
swallowed like probably 2 kgs up my nose, up my mouth, in my ears. Literally.
Like I woke up and I was like in a desert, in the tent. in
We are the
tent.
desert.
But I loved it.
No,
I
I
think
love
it did
Kawa.
not take away from the experience.
I
at
love Kawa.
all.
Botswana, and the one thing I love about it is the community.
Yeah.
The people of Botswana are immaculate. Even in Kawa, it's like we are here. There is a certain place where everybody tents out, but you will see even in the Dijara Tatabad.
Yeah.
You still have people
Yeah.
in those spaces. You're giving back to the community. You're supporting those locals, and you bond with them.
Imagine us, like we're camped with a family, right?
We're camped with a family.
And then, like today, my sister was like, I'm like, she's like a sister
She's
now.
a sister.
Like, you can't get that anywhere.
Imagine.
Imagine.
And Udijiro was some
I was like, no Modise&I this time.
Eh.
It was beautiful.
Clar,
It
it
was
was
beautiful.
amazing.
I
man.
love Jota. Have you met Jota?
I haven't met Jota.
Jota is the guy who's been doing everything. Like,
Who's working? Jota.
we're like in heaven. We have a butler, a personalized butler, Mokau.
The moment I spoke Afrikaans for the Jota, yeah, and he wants to marry me and take me because I can't go to the
Let me test you. I can slave for you.
Jy sleep vir my.
Yeah.
Nee, jy is nie.
You passed the test.
Nee,
and everything.
luister, my naam is Palesa.
I'm done. That's the only line I know.
Oh, that's all you know?
I'm like,
I love you.
stop it. I just know.
The moment I said, nee man Jota, wat doen jy? Jy praat Afrikaans, jy's my vrou.
Who are you? What can you not do?
I don't know, man. But like
Like-
today we had a very dope story because a bunch of us hadn't showered because there was no water
Yeah.
like anywhere. We drove around all the camps.
Yeah.
No Siname.
Yeah.
And while we're driving, we see Jarata and we see this man outside Majarate. We're like, guys, let's go in there.
That's where you shower.
We showered in Ace's house. We met Ace today. And then every late daga. Mind you, there's 7 of us in the car. Ace 7 of us rolled out of the car. And we walked into the house like,
But let's be honest. When yeah, that's what you get for showering and not letting me know where the water is. More power. That's what you get. That's
We're
what you
keeping
get.
that.
But I was about to say, we're in a desert, right?
Yeah.
Like, water is definitely a scarcity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, darling.
You look
Thank you.
amazing.
This is my best shorty right here, Michelle. Absolutely love her.
I love Michelle. I
She
met her
came-
for the first
she
time
came on a whim.
on Thursday, right?
Yes.
That's when I first met her. I was
Yes.
like, "Ah, she's gorgeous.
No, she's
The
beautiful.
both of you are gorgeous.
Thank you.
I think I speak for like 90% of people in this country. Am I not getting one? I need to get one.
everybody's
I need
getting
to
a
get
hug
one.
Birds of the
Everybody's
same feather. Birds-
She
She's an
feels,
amazing soul.
she feels like Oprah. You're getting a hug. You're getting a hug.
She has
Everybody's
great
getting a
I
hug.
don't know how to ruta splash le stonkana.
I was shocked. I was super
Michelle
shocked.
Samike splash. Michelle Kyoka splash.
I was in the tent and I was thinking, Kante, who's the DJ? And people were saying, give Michelle. I was
Give
like,
Michelle.
no way.
I promise you.
No way.
I promise you.
She's a really good
No,
selector.
she's amazing.
She's a really good
She is
selector.
amazing.
Are you having fun?
You having a good time?
Are you?
No, I'm having an
I'm having
amazing
the time of my life. I think I was just deciding personally, Kere, you know what? This is a fixture for me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Kawa is a thing. For my family and I,
Really?
Kawa is a thing. Every single year, it's a fixture. I'm here. Because of the
Wow.
people, because of the
100%.
love,
100%.
because of the culture.
Yes.
Like, I absolutely love it.
It's my first time in Kawa, dude.
Really.
First time in Kawa.
My second time.
Love Kawa.
Thinking retrospectively, I should be having 10 like
10
previous
10 experiences
Kawas.
in
Like,
Kawa.
Kinzigi Bazaar, where have I been?
And I've been getting
Like-
down and speaking of which, dude. So you know there's right there on that dune, on that other side, there's the 4x4 versus Dune.
I know where you're going with this.
You know where I'm
I
going
know
with
where you're
this,
going
dude.
with this.
So and you know it's clear that it's a boys' club. All the gents come out there, shirtless. Everyone is just driving that Toyotas. These noises that you hear, Kirikole Itabatu, all these cars in the back and many more were racing up.
Yeah.
And then Batu guy, and then Batu decided to pick me out of everyone, and he's like, Palesa, yes, Dagwan, are balam. I'm like, dude, you can't tell me to do that. What do you mean?
Yeah.
It's like, no, Tlhakwano. And guess what, bro? He made us go like on a round, not here, Kakala, just to get acquainted with the sand, how it feels in the car. I tried
Oh,
it.
that explains it.
Yes, I
That
tried it, but he
explains
was scared. I know he was scared for 2
He
seconds.
probably was. Knowing
was.
speed, he was probably like,
The first
Ke mo
time
mathate,
I
yeah.
tried it, I failed, dude. I was right there.
I was right there. I was atop the June.
I was right there. And then we went back and I wanted to get out of the car and just go and like with my tail in between my legs. And Bata was like, no. Boa, again. And everybody, every single person here was like, do it.
Yeah.
We did it. Hey! And we got it. We got it. We went over the dunes. How amazing. And then this man comes over and runs over to us. But you are the first lady to ever cross the
I
sand
witnessed
dunes.
that. I witnessed that.
I was like, what?
But let me ask you something. Is it
Crazy.
documented? That's the question.
It's a documented, guys.
Does anybody have it? Does
We
anybody
got
have it on video?
Yes.
Let me tell you a secret, right?
Yeah.
I was right atop that June.
Yeah.
Like you failed for the first time, I looked.
Yeah.
And I said a prayer for you.
No. Did you actually?
I said a prayer for you, like for sure.
Did you actually?
I actually said a prayer for you. Then this is what happened, right?
Yeah.
So I was atop the June, and because you failed the first time, I was a bit skeptical. Is she gonna make it? Right? Is she gonna make it?
Yeah.
Then I was right in line with you. I guess there was another car in Ngaha, and then it stalled. Then I
Yeah.
was right in front of you.
Yeah.
Then you veered straight ahead of me. My phone was like that, right?
Yeah.
The only footage I have is me running for my life.
You couldn't
Like,
even get it.
I couldn't even get
The
evidence.
only shot I have is the
So-
one that Michelle put.
And I was feeling bad that, probably you're disappointed because nobody
I know.
documented it. So if there's
No.
anybody who documented that,
no,
I'm
we
really
got it.
stoked
We
for
got
you.
it. We got it.
Yeah,
we
and I
got
saw
it.
that guy coming like, she's the first lady to ever done this in
Ah,
Kawa.
it's such an
Like you're
honor,
here with an
dude.
honor. You deserve a placard. Like
No,
Palesa,
no,
there
that's
the Jew.
amazing. And you know what? I hope that this just like makes every woman want to do this, because I think I realized it's not even that it's the most difficult thing to do. It's just like normally if it's a boys club, we tend to kind of stand back and be
Yeah,
like, okay, let the guys do what the guys do and have fun.
Girl power.
But because of somebody who was like rock it, I rocked it, I had fun, and I would do it again definitely.
But in as much as you give Batu the credit, I want to give the credit back to you. I mean, you stand for women
Thanks.
and occupying spaces
100%.
that are generally
100%.
thought to be of males, right?
Yeah.
And I need to give it to you, right? You
Thanks,
stood up there
man.
and you showed every single one in Kawa that we are equal. We can do anything that
Yeah.
anybody else can do.
Yeah, man. If you see
Fist
yourself
bump.
in a space
Fist
you
bump.
want to be in, go and occupy it
course.
and have fun and don't even think anything of it. I mean, look, you look around and you see people having a great time.
Yeah.
You see community. You see different people from different parts of Botswana coming together, and that's one of the beauties of Khawa, dude.
But you know what I want us to talk about?
Yeah.
I want us to be a bit serious, right?
Yeah.
If you had all the money in the world,
Yeah.
what would you do for Kawa?
If I had all the money in the world, I would make sure that everybody has water.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Like.
No, because the struggle earlier on was real.
Yeah.
No, but on a serious
yeah,
note,
yeah.
I think I would love to do so much more to empower the people here. You know what I mean? If you look around, you know, I remember one morning, and I'm looking at the house and it's a one room.
Yeah.
And I saw 5-6 people coming out of that room.
Yeah.
And it says volumes
Yeah.
for somebody who is coming from such humble beginnings can still have an open and wide heart and
Yeah.
accepting strangers and love and caring for us like this. It's amazing to watch.
You know what I'd love to do for these
What do you want to do
people?
for them?
I'd love to make them
Believe in what?
believe in the impossibilities, things that are at our fingertips. They don't believe can
Yeah.
happen to them.
Yeah.
Like driving after 8 hours
Yeah.
and Jota was in my car and
Yeah.
it fascinated him. You know what he said to
No,
me?
really?
He's like, I'd love to go to Gaborone,
Eish.
and we take these things for granted.
Yeah.
Like, we have such amazing lives.
Yeah.
You've been to America. We just had that conversation.
Yeah.
I've been to England.
Yeah.
And these guys being so remote
Yeah.
haven't been even as close as
Yeah.
Gaborone. You know what I mean?
Eish.
I'd love to make them believe.
No,
and
I
I
love
hope
that.
that this pod and everybody who's invested in this pod
Yeah.
could actually do that for them.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right, spot on, dude. It's like, at the end of the day, we are here, we are interacting with everybody, but we lead a different life.
Yeah.
And it would just be beautiful to have that empathy
Yeah.
to say, guys,
Yeah.
this is beautiful, but
Yeah.
there's so much more to life. And so I challenge you
Hit me.
to actually take Jota to Gaborone.
Good one.
Make an arrangement with him, and don't just say it because it's a good idea in a podcast.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Change just one man's life.
Yeah.
Make him see yes, in Afrikaans, but he will come back and tell people that I met someone during Kawa and he had good intentions for me and he followed through with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it would just be a beautiful way for the two of you to bond.
Now I challenge you.
Let's do it. One challenge, a good Kawa
challenge
challenge.
like that.
Yeah.
Masiho and the family. One thing that I noticed is that they don't have like an ablution. Like,
They don't have a what?
toilet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like there's no toilet,
That's
there's
true.
no water.
I've not actually, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, can we work together
Yeah.
to raise funds
Yeah.
so that we can erect a toilet
Let's do it.
to give them dignity?
Let's do
Is
it.
that a challenge?
Okay, so we have witnesses here.
Yeah.
A lot of witnesses here. So Boo and I have made a pact. This is just Kawa for you.
Yeah, that's Kawa.
That's Kawa for
happening
you.
on the hour.
So
Yeah, that's Kawa.
literally,
Fun
can
everywhere.
you guys still hear us?
Fun
You
everywhere.
still hear us?
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, we're adding more lights.
Sure.
Another light, so don't be surprised
Sure.
because the lights going
Okay.
in there.
We're
Cool.
doing amazing. We're doing amazing.
No, you're dope. This is so
Right?
fun.
We're having so much fun.
You guys are gonna keep that footage of me falling.
They're gonna keep it here like.
I tried like getting up so elegantly. I'm like, there's no elegance in coming out from this. I was like, there's absolutely no way.
That's the episode, by the way.
And because Michelle was interacting with a couple of them last night, remember? And these guys are having fun. I mean, we're in Kawa, so like 90% of everyone here is just having fun and having their
fun
own
and
drink.
drinking, yeah.
Mare, ho na le a kindness that still comes with it. Whoa.
Do you know what I said to Jota the other day? I was like, yesterday,
Yeah.
check if our things will be lost. Or if anybody will steal our things. Like, like they don't
We were
even
talking
think
about that earlier.
right? They're like, leave your things. We're chilled. We don't want these.
It's
Sharp,
fine.
you know, I was really moved by
No,
that.
that's dope.
Really
That's
moved
dope.
by it.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. Okay.
Sure.
What's your biggest lesson, Kakao, just from this experience? It could be philosophical. It could be, I don't know, anything. What's your biggest lesson?
I definitely don't think it's. I could go philosophical.
You could.
But I think just to keep it here,
Yeah.
dude, I think my biggest lesson is Botswana.
Yeah.
There's only diamond and you know it's a very unfortunate. A lot of people, unfortunately for myself, because I've been Miss Botswana again, but the only time I came to Kawa to experience Kawa is now.
Yeah.
When I was here, I was just coming here to take a picture on the dune and then going back.
Oh, okay.
I never experienced this.
Yeah.
And I think my biggest takeaway from that is there's so much life and heartbeat to the beauty that you see.
Yeah.
You know, we all know the Delta. We all know how beautiful the Delta is,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But even in that, there's a heartbeat, which is the community, which is the people. What we're talking about, Masejo, everyone ace. I think that's my biggest thing, the connection. Ke motho because of you. Re batho ka batho. Do you know what I'm saying? I have a lovely mentor and sister of mine, Boto. She believes in that, you understand? And she instills that in me every single time. And when I see it, I love it.
You know what's my takeaway?
What's your takeaway?
I look at the biodiversity, right?
Yeah.
And I'll go philosophical.
Let's do it.
Let's go philosophical.
Yeah.
And I look at the trees, how they thrive in so much adversity. Oh, hello.
How's it? Live.
Or Ramona live,
Bari
really.
bapala live. Yeah. Cheers.
Botswana love you. Botswana
Bye.
actually love you. Cheers. I'm alive as well. Bye. Come here.
We love you, bro.
You love me. Yeah, but I was saying, like, in the midst of adversity, so
Yeah.
much adversity,
Yeah.
you see things thriving.
Yeah.
Like, look at that tree over there. Like, no
Right.
water,
Right.
right? So much sand,
Right.
but it still thrives. So this tells us that in our daily life, there's so many
Wow.
people struggling with depression and lack of employment and all these other things that make us
Wow.
upset.
Yeah.
We need to get the thinking that we can still thrive even amidst
I love that.
adversity.
I mean, just to add on that, because now you've taken me down a
I've
spiral.
taken you to church.
You've taken
Let's
me
go
to
to church.
I love church in that essence, and it's, you know, it's out of a place where people would see drought, and when you
Yes.
think of drought, you think of scarcity, you think of
Yes.
lack,
Yes.
and when you see the trees, you understand there's still a source of
There's
life,
still a source of life.
and there's still so much
So
potential.
Kawa is giving me life. It's giving me so
so
much life. Yeah.
so much potential and so many things. I mean, there's also so much freedom in
Exactly.
Kawa. I don't think we
Exactly.
understand that.
Yeah.
When I came here the first time
Yeah.
from Miss Botswana, I was playing with the children on that dune.
Really?
Mara bana ba tsa card boxy, everybody na mo card boxing that thing, and then you still ride down the dune, exactly. And
The
they did it-
sandboard.
The sandboard.
Yeah.
And I love that, and I agree with you. So
And that's the
much,
spirit of Kawa. With so little,
Honestly.
you still find the simplest of joys.
Honestly.
Right?
But tell me this.
Yeah.
So, for people who are listening to this podcast and just like watching the experience from just the things we'll share, what would you say to someone to, in the best way you can, sell the experience of Kawa? You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what Kawa is. I don't know where Kawa is. I just see you guys are somewhere in a desert and you are riding cars up but what is it exactly?
I'd say to somebody back home listening to this podcast
Yeah.
that Kawa is a simple joy. It's a haven. It's a place where people are absolutely free.
Yeah.
You know, like with my career as an optometrist, I know my 9 to 5. Everything is programmed.
Yeah.
Everything has to happen this way. I have to see
Yeah.
that patient. I have to do this. I have to do that.
Yeah.
All in a timeline.
Yeah.
I come to Kawa
Yeah.
and nobody knows what I do.
Yeah.
Nobody cares where I am at
Right.
what time except the producer and everybody else.
Yeah.
But I'm here and nobody cares what I do, and I'm free, you know. So if you want absolute freedom, come to Kawa. That's what I'd say to you.
That's amazing. I think if I was to say it myself, I would say Kawa is an 8-hour drive
Yeah.
from Gaborone.
I love that road trip though.
I think it
love
was
that
so,
road trip.
but can I just scold everyone here for a sec?
Yeah, sure.
We
Hit
were
them.
all supposed to leave at 6.
Yeah.
Pakela. 6. What time did we leave, guys?
11. And you know whose fault that is?
Who?
India's probably Bath.
Anyway, wherever you are. We left at 11.
I'm
and
joking. He's gonna kill me.
honestly, we were cruising.
Yeah.
There was no urgency because at the end of the day, it's the journey that made everything so fun.
I think it was the spirit of Kawa.
It's
Everybody's
so
like, nah,
amazing.
we're going to a haven, let's chill.
Kawa, guys,
Kawa, guys.
Like in all honesty, there was no urgency even though we were like 4 hours behind schedule.
Yeah, yeah.
We stopped on the road, we took some pictures, Andy took us to a pan. We just kept, and I think it set a beautiful tone
Yeah,
to
yeah,
our experience here. But also, I didn't know this, it also set a beautiful marriage to the energy here.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because
That's what
everybody
Kawa
is
is
just like
about.
that.
Everybody's chilled. Everybody loves each other.
Yeah.
And I think it's because we've been to Kawa before,
Yeah.
and we know that's the energy.
Do you know how old these dunes are?
Nope.
Guys, how old are these dunes?
Does anybody know?
We actually have a representative from Botswana Tourism here. I need him to whisper something
Can somebody
to me.
tell us
Where
how
is he?
old these dunes are?
Where is he? Okay, guy.
He took a very safe answer. It's the years.
No. Botswana Tourism needs to know how long these dunes have been here. It's been years. It's been a very long time that these dunes have
But
been
what
here.
I know though is that for dunes to form, apparently it's wind, right?
Yes.
So wind basically carries sand
Yes.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So the sand that we've swallowed so far took away months from that dune over there.
So we are one with the dunes.
We're one with the dunes.
Oh, wow.
So apparently that's how dunes form, and they are absolutely beautiful.
Ke go ba go botsa seng o tswa kwana? Eh ha le tse kwana? Eh do you
Now,
know
I'm
how
not
long
going
do you
to
know how
achieve
long
it.
these dunes have been here?
Ever since God made the world.
I get it.
That was that.
Before Christ. BC lo
Dilo
neng.
tse di dirwa ke batho, dilo tse di dirwa ke Modimo.
Ke Modimo a ke re.
Eh,
Ke
ba
pheko.
tsa mmuwa ba ira yang.
Kana
Ke
kgang.
ra all over. I'm not give them
But
a-
Mpulele,
Karabo.
do you love them?
Of course.
Why do you guys is it your first time?
It's nature.
No, it's not. Now it's my third time.
Why do you like coming here, Loneng? What is it about the Kawa that makes you come back all the time?
Okay, that's my first time. Like Maharabe.
Eh,
So sometimes how to get TV.
how to get
Hey,
TV?
how are you?
Hey.
Like
They're free.
entertainment is out there.
Yeah.
You have to live your life. How are you? To the best.
True.
I want to go thing. Hey, can I get more road block? I police about time. I want to buy. I want public nuisance.
It's the liberty.
You get to live.
Yeah.
You can do anything you want.
That's
so
true. Freedom.
Yeah,
freedom, the liberty.
It's just freedom and liberty, and happy you forget about all these things. When the moment comes for
Hela how to
I really needed like an out, so
Yeah.
Kawa was the best thing.
Best
for me
thing.
this time around.
Yeah. And would you say this year is better than the other years? Kana yang Funsang.
Last year
Eh.
it was like, but this year I think is
Oh, this year's better.
this year is
That's
better,
what
but
we're talking
it's
about.
better because people
Yeah,
came back.
You're welcome.
In terms of advertising and
Eh.
what, like there wasn't that hype. Most of people
Eh.
didn't know what there is Kawa this year
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
But the people who knows what there is Kawa,
There's Kawa,
every
they
time this time
came.
around, they really came.
Okay. So this year's the advertising was better.
No, it wasn't.
Or it wasn't. Okay, that's word. I think we can always get
Yeah, we
feedback
could give
and
detail
do better again.
feedback, yeah.
What is still at it? Introduce yourself. Who are you?
You don't know her?
No, I wanted to do that. Wait, no, I thought that's how you start. Like,
I'm shocked.
Ke nna Palesa, hello.
of course.
Of course, no one ke into this.
No, I think you have to be
No
like,
batla go nna sure mekene.
no, no. Never thought I introduce. Usually when I talk to people, I
Yeah.
let them know what. Okay, I am Corona.
Okay.
and I'd like to find out 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah,
So I
man.
give you proper information.
No, I think it's because of the liberty of Kawa. I get it free. So I want to
Today's
protect.
my birthday, wow, so just take one picture.
Ay, bale botlolo, bale botlolo.
Happy birthday.
Let's send him a framing.
Happy
Happy birthday!
Hey, man, I was enjoying the juice. That's what they so guys.
Can you shoot?
Sharp on my man. Thanks a lot. That was out.
Guys, no, thanks, I guess.
Sharp,
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
That was beautiful and very
I love
impromptu. I
that.
loved it.
I love
And I
that.
think that's what I love about you.
Yeah.
You're a very impromptu person, and I absolutely love that about you.
I think I enjoy the word spontaneous more than impromptu.
Oh,
They might mean the same thing, but the other one is more flattering than impromptu.
You're spontaneous.
But no, he said a good point.
Yeah.
You know, and I think there's always room for improvement in how we do things. And you know, there's so many people who would enjoy this. Our directors from Josie.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. The fact that I am here now, I would want to experience this again.
Yeah.
But if somebody just came to me and said, "Let's go to a desert," or "Hi,"
Yeah.
you know.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? So it's always about letting people know what's happening and how things. And I'm surprised how one of the advertisements, because I saw a lot of
Really?
activations.
Really? I think because
It's like
I've done it before, I sort of know
Yeah.
the timelines.
Yeah.
So I think he spoke to that. For the people who've done
People
it before,
who-
kind of know.
True.
For around
But it's
when.
time for everybody to sort of come, and I would encourage you guys.
But you know something that we've missed though?
what?
The stars. You know, every time we are in Kawa, and I saw that last year,
Yeah.
there's this beautiful array.
Yeah.
I've heard that some of the beautiful night skies in the world are in Bots.
I agree.
Yeah, but
No,
I think
honestly,
we've missed that. I think
because
we've missed
there's
that.
not. I mean, you can still see the hue
Yeah,
at the back from the sunset, and I
That's
think
beautiful.
the sun has set probably like a very long time ago. But
Yeah.
because hakuna dipone tse dintsi, there's not a lot of light pollution.
Yeah.
You can see things clearly. Even if you look up now, the stars are up.
And should I tell you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart,
Yeah,
the best sunsets are in Bots.
I say that all the time.
The best sunsets are in
I
this
say
country.
that all the time.
We should have it when you get into best sunsets in this country.
Best
You have
sunsets.
you have to experience them.
I agree, and
love
it doesn't matter because even on our drive coming here,
Yeah.
there was a beautiful sunset that I shot.
Just by Oma Wenen, alright?
Yes.
Just
Did you see
before,
me when I got
saw
out of
it.
the car?
I saw it. It
I had
was
to
a
get out of the
beautiful-
car and shoot that. That was a
Absolutely.
beautiful thing.
If you miss it, it's gone. I
I
love that about
know.
Botswana. I absolutely love that about
I
Botswana.
know.
I absolutely love Botswana. Would you trade your being Botswana for anything?
No.
Never, right? Never.
Because the immigration lines at the airport are crazy. Then I just walk through because of no. But
Yeah.
seriously, on a serious note, it's great being a Motswana.
Absolutely
I love
beautiful.
being a Motswana,
Absolutely.
and I have friends from South Africa who say, "Setswana sa rona se monate."
Yeah,
That-
they
like,
say that all the time.
you are the
Kia
original.
should attest to that. Okay, Kia.
Kia okay.
Kia.
Kia.
Hi, let's turn us a Rustenberg. Let's have Botswana. Guess if it's Simonad. Otherwise, we are deporting you.
Ah, Kia. Sarastenbeke.
Otherwise, we are deporting you now.
Setswana Sarastenbeke.
Ah, no way.
No, you
Maphodisa
asked the
a ka ya
wrong one.
motse.
You asked the wrong one.
I've got a passport. That way you can deport me.
Yeah,
I
but
have to drive so many thousands of kilometers
Yeah.
to get here to come and enjoy now.
yeah, are you
Exactly.
enjoying it?
No
Are you enjoying it?
deportation.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, no, so far, so good.
It's dope.
I mean, Kia, that should be a Motswana. Every time he comes to Motswana,
He's here all the
always
time.
smiling ear to ear. I
We'll
was with him.
adopt
I was
you.
with him earlier this month. We were in Pai,
Oh,
right?
nice.
I think we were in Pai for like 4 days, 3 days. Man did not want to go home. Like we had to push him. Like
How about
yeah,
the one at
yala
Rustenburg?
bang, yala bang. Botswana is beautiful.
No, it is.
Botswana is
And Tota as a Motswana, ke motlotlo about this experience. Ke motlotlo just about everything that's happening. Even the show, Nna Le Wena, it's connecting you, the viewer, and the person who's present and bringing them into one space. It's not an exclusion, you
Yeah,
understand? It's saying,
100%.
let's all come together, Nna Le Wena. And I think it's a beautiful expression. Where did that expression come from?
Nna Le Wena.
Hey,
I don't know, but all I know is that Nna Le Wena. Oh, sharp.
get sharp.
Sure.
Get sharp.
You know, Botswana loved that statement. You are such a creator.
It's
Botswana
become
loved that.
a brand.
I think everybody Akobana, Palesa, sharp.
And I sigh because guys, Oshapo was meant to be a mental health check-in.
Exactly. No, I got it.
I
got
love the movement, but now all I get is Oshap, Osho,
Outside,
Oshap, Osho, and I'm like, how Sharp? Can I tell you
Should I tell you the humding?
Yeah.
There is an event happening this evening.
This evening. Yes,
A
I
music
heard.
festival, right?
Yes, I heard.
And this region, the Kalahari region, has got a superstar artist.
Ooh.
I'll give you $100 if you can guess the name.
No, make it 500. I think I know.
$500.
They're not from here, I guess.
I'm not giving any clues.
Okay, 500. Selecting the natives.
Nope. Or maybe it could be, but I'm not giving you $500.
But they're coming.
Sereti is coming. But there is an artist, an absolute banger of an artist.
Pelang Sironga.
Nope. Soronga is in a different area.
I know, but I thought they brought him here.
I'm not sure if he's coming, but there's an artist. You need to get this. Anybody out there, more production crew, artist, and there's a dance move. Tabong, this side, Kawa, middle beats, kuis, hakibane.
So he's a popular artist from this region.
He's a popular artist from this region. He has a dance song, a pop song.
A pop song.
Does amazing. It's on TikTok as well.
Hey, come on, Kasarete!
Nope. Anybody, $500.
I got
I'm
too
willing to give
excited
away
for
$500.
I got too
guys.
excited for that.
Okay, there's an
artist, a local artist from this side who's coming to perform.
Yeah, there's someone who's coming to perform today.
Does
Local
anyone know?
artist, regional artist.
Kikalelo.
Fine. You're, no way. Your time is up. There's no. Baxton is from Muchudi. And he has a dance. Because you did not get this right? I'm expecting all of you to be dancing that move, Kantele, at the festival.
Show us the move.
I can't do it, but
Why?
I don't know how to do it. But it signifies something. You hold your hands like this. Have you not seen it?
No.
Then you dance and you jump, and you've not seen it.
Is it like
That dance. That the guy is here later on.
What's that dance
All of
called,
us-
Mpulele?
The song is called Chukuma.
Chukuma.
Yes.
You guys know Chukuma?
Nobody knows Chukuma.
A first time in Kawa, sorry. Right tonight.
Okay,
Chukuma.
this artist is called Juma Dera, okay? So Khantele, when the MC announces Juma Dera, I want to see everybody, production crew, like this. And I'm going to document this for everybody watching this podcast, and I'm going to show it as evidence. Luena Babs from SA. You're going to be like this, and you're going to be dancing because you got it wrong. We can't be in Kawa, and I'm advocating for the people of Kawa. You cannot be in Kawa and not know how to Chukuma.
No,
guys.
we got it. We're gonna
Chukuma by Juma Tere. Okay. Later it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna
Love
be
that.
amazing.
Love
Yeah.
that.
From the
So I
top.
lost my hat when I was quad biking.
I think I only saw Michelle's hat. So I went back for that.
Oh, were you part of the people who went back to look for my hat?
I was the only one who
Were
went
you
back.
the person who told Thingy not to collect my hat?
No, he told me that there's a hat that fell, right?
Hey,
And I'm
you
like,
tried doing a U-turn.
because now I didn't see that two hats were on the floor.
So
I
you're
just
the
picked
reason why I
one.
lost my hat.
Yes. I'm the reason you lost your hat.
No, but I love the quads. They have like different experiences here. Kuna le di quads, kuna le di camel, and I've ridden one before. Have you ridden?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
But
it's
I
so,
did not. Let me tell you why I did not ride it now.
Yeah,
Because I gained weight and I didn't want to be the reason why the camel broke its back.
absolutely not. Camels
it's a-
are strong animals.
It was supposed to be a dry
Camels
jog.
last in the desert for 1,000 days without water. Do not fact check me. I
Somebody
might be
fact
lying.
check that, please.
I could be lying, but
1,000 days.
camels last for a long time without water.
Apparently, that's what the hump is for.
That's what the hump is for.
Yeah.
But they're very strong animals, so
Yeah.
we need to get him on a camel because that's not a good excuse.
But it was a dry. It was literally
15 days? 15 days without water.
really.
15 days?
But let me
Why do
speak
they
to my
think it's long?
defense. It was supposed to be a dry joke that I gained weight and I broke the camel's back. From the then she went academic on me. She's like, nah, not funny. You're not funny. You
What
give up being a
other activities do
comedian.
they have? We saw those guys in the scooters who were flying up.
Oh, yeah.
What do you call it? Stunts. They were doing
Yeah,
stunts.
they were doing stunts.
That is crazy.
It is always amazing.
That is
The
crazy.
stunts those guys do, I'm always just shocked.
It was my first time
Are you a
seeing the
daredevil?
stunts. What do you mean am I a daredevil?
Oh yeah, because you're spontaneous. You should be.
But
You
what
should
we just did on the dunes. I am an adrenaline junkie.
Adrenaline junkie.
The only thing I would also love to do is skydiving.
Would you do the bike thing if you knew it?
Yes.
You would?
Yes, I would. I would do the
No
bike
way.
thing if I promise you. Like, I am not afraid of getting scratches. I'm not afraid of falling. I'm not afraid of doing. I just have never broken a bone, and I think that's what keeps me very spontaneous.
Guys, don't roll the camera. I'm such a chicken. I would never do that.
Really?
I'd never do the 4x4 going
Why?
up. I don't know. I overthink things.
But you just
Like
said
in my head,
you
I'm
would never do the 4x4.
I'd never do the 4x4. Like I'd drive properly. I wouldn't do what you did yesterday. I wouldn't. I'm such a chicken.
Hopefully you'll try something new when that changes, because I'm not gonna lie, it gives you a different feeling when you, I don't know, man, you
Tell me the
connect-
feeling, so maybe I'll be convinced. What's
you
this
connect
feeling?
to God in a way where you could die, but when you don't die, it's great. I did the highest bungee in Africa very recently.
Whoa.
Beautiful, but I will not lie to you, it was scary, but the feeling when you just allow yourself to live. We've been saying this whole weekend, life is for the living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think so many times we hang on to stress, sabotilo, you know, we all have so many responsibilities.
And I think that's what that impromptu guest just said.
Yeah.
You are living.
Yeah.
More Kawa and
Yeah.
you are living.
Yeah, and I enjoy that. I think I've always been the kind of person who enjoys living on the edge.
You let go of all inhibitions.
I
right?
let go of all inhibitions, and that's something that Batu reminded me when I did the Dune.
Just let it go.
Because I got into my head a lot before
Batu
I
does that. He gets
Yeah.
into your head a lot.
you know.
Yeah.
And I think it was a great reminder to say, outside of anything, if you don't find yourself in a beautiful place like Kawa, do not be afraid to create your own experience that is true to yourself, that feels good for you, that makes you feel alive. You know, we're all locked in, heads down, watching a screen from a 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be. I mean, I'm sure your job is
Yeah.
quite intense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel quite incarcerated a lot.
Do you know what I mean? So it's great for you to live like
Yeah.
this.
It really is.
You know what I mean?
Let me ask you something. Have you been to the auction? Were you at the auction today? You're not? I loved it.
What's happening at the
I
auction?
had-
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, the leg was also.
Ma.
Wat?
Ik zeg, je leg was stangen.
Jy lyk mis dinge.
Ja,
Ek is
man,
lief
weet
vir
nie
jou.
Wat jy sê?
maar dat is niet liever doen.
Sy hy's nie lief vir jou nie.
Miss,
Ja,
Ja,
zoek
man.
maar niet.
Missy doesn't love me. Oh
Ja,
my god.
nee.
Zoek je niet.
So,
Gaan nou.
Oh my god.
Wat?
Oh my.
Wat?
Oh my.
Wat Setswana?
Ik zei, oh my. Oh pa.
Ke go veng.
Wie?
Ke metsi ha se
Ke
pele.
metsi.
Bona batho ba Khawa guys, ke metsi.
Go tla siama.
go tla siama motho a modimo. Ba itse gore go tla siama.
Modimo tla.
Hallelujah.
touch your screen.
It's you.
Anyway, as I was saying,
Dotsie.
but as I was saying, right? So also as people are having fun,
Yeah.
they do a little thing for farmers, regional and local farmers.
Oh,
right?
tell me about that, please.
So just as you're driving out towards the camel rides, right? There's a little spot where they do Ministry of Agriculture, I think. They hold a little thing that local farmers can sell their produce there.
What?
Like, I kid you not.
Really?
And I sat as a farmer or as an aspiring commercial farmer. I thought that was beautiful because I think it gives people an opportunity, or farmers here, to have a direct route to market. Like, you don't
that's
need
beautiful.
to carry your goats to take them somewhere
local-
far. I think so.
Is it
Well,
local
I'd
farm?
love to believe that
Because
if you're a farmer and you're here, you'd make use
That
of
would
that
be amazing
opportunity.
because if what you're saying is the opportunity is local farmers have a chance to sell their produce
yeah,
to everybody who's here,
yeah.
That's amazing.
It's amazing because I think some of the goats were going for like Boma 2.5.
That's
and-
amazing.
Yeah. So I think it was a beautiful thing.
No, that's, I
absolutely
didn't know that. That's
beautiful
an
thing.
amazing initiative.
Yeah, it's
Talk
really
about giving
because
back.
it's a mix of pleasure and an actual commercial benefit.
Yeah, I mean, because
people that
it's
are
a
here.
business. I mean, at the end of the day, you have people who come here and this is an opportunity for them business-wise.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes. Yes.
And just to hear what you're saying, Kore,
Yes.
it's not just about people coming to set up camp and advertise.
Yes.
It's also actually giving back
Yeah.
and empowering.
I'm pretty sure there must be. Where's the guy with BTO?
BTO?
Is he somewhere here?
BTO?
I can't see him because of the lights. He's
Come
gone.
on, guy.
Oh, he's gone. I think he's gone back to work.
I think
But I'm
it was
pretty
just like they
sure-
got this.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it has to be local and regional farmers like Botswana and
Yes,
and them
yes,
lots, you know.
yes.
But like to have an opportunity to set up and get people coming from far to buy your stuff is such a big thing. Even if they don't buy in the immediate,
Yeah.
like look, imagine the links.
Yeah.
Having numbers, exchanging
Yeah.
numbers and knowledge and.
Yeah.
Oh, someone from BTO is here. Okay, I just wanted to ask you, mate. The guys that are selling at the auction, Barui Bali, ke batho ba local and regional.
Yeah, they are local and they are within the region.
Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I would have imagined that as well. They were taking use of the
Did we
platform.
have a lot of people buying from them today?
Did since yesterday.
Nice.
Imagine, like
the good numbers for them.
Yeah,
yeah,
It was good numbers for
Yeah,
them?
yeah.
Okay.
life changing, right?
Yeah.
As like the merger of the fun and the commerce.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it.
And I noticed that livestock is a big thing because this is a village, mind
yeah,
you.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, it
yeah.
still
It's the
relies
currency.
heavily
It's the currency.
on livestock.
Yeah, it's the
Hence
currency.
why somebody thought it would be a great idea for a hakanya like it
It was a juta.
Get juta, man. The moment I was just like, this is
But
a
let me
thing.
bust your bubble. He tells me we were driving around Untare. We saw I cannot my girlfriend. But can I put so that I so juta.
Juta wa juta. Ah,
Nice one, nice one.
Juta wa
nice one.
juta.
Nice one. But I think my biggest, like for me as a farmer, as an entrepreneur, as an optometrist,
Yeah.
the commercial side of this festival stood out for me.
Yeah.
People were selling. People like the prices. Tata was like the prices are COVID prices, but
They
I think
changed
for
on
me,
they
I
changed
loved it.
on an hourly rate.
Yeah, they changed like now firewood is $200.
It's 200
But
bucks.
I love it. I love it because it shows the entrepreneurial side of people.
Yeah.
When the demand is high, come on.
I mean, if you're an entrepreneur, you gotta think on your
Of
feet.
course, you know.
But I mean,
Sure.
outside of the commerce part, at the end of the day, we're here
We're here.
to come together,
Yeah.
experience Kawa, experience this beauty, to enjoy each other, enjoy the beauty of Botswana,
Of course.
and that's what we're grateful for as people.
Yeah.
That we can still enjoy the gifts that God has given us.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%. And I hope that we go back home and do what is necessary so that next year when we come back here, it's different. We should see the progress year in, year out. Every year we come here, something has to be different. So I implore everybody in this production crew who's living at Marcel's house that next year when we're here, it should be different. She should have a door, she should have windows, she should have rafters on her toilet. We have to go home as an assignment to each and every one of us.
Yeah.
We're gonna change her life.
Yeah.
You know, starts with one, and
Yeah.
the ripple effect will.
We already
carry us
pledged
on.
for her
We
toilet.
already pledged, yes.
So that's good. That's a
Yeah.
good starting
We're going
point.
somewhere.
Yeah. But I think that concludes this beautiful conversation.
Nna Le Wena.
Nna Le Wena, thank you for being here.
And I was like, Pinky and the Brain. You're like, no,
No, brain in the brain.
Brain in
We
the
don't do
brain.
the pink in the brain.
We don't do that.
Nna Le Wena.
Nna Le Wena.
You
We
know?
loved it. Guys,
Exactly.
we loved you. We
Team,
love people at
group,
home.
Thank you so much. It's been amazing. It's been great. Nna Le Wena, Re Mokawa.
Diawa, Mokawa, Nna Le Wena. Hey, Palesa, I'm really excited about the next episode.
Ah, I know.
Are you?
Marwetso King.
Yeah.
The big question is, Nna Le Wena, Rakai.
Nna Le Wena.